question about on retail. It's grown perhaps the lowest among your verticals at about 1.4%. Can you take us through how you expect retail as a vertical to grow for the rest of this fiscal?
As you said, retail has had a top line growth of 1.4%. It's a decent growth, and growth has been across sectors and across geographies. We have opened one large deal in North America this quarter. The momentum of new account openings has also been very positive. We opened 15 accounts, out of which 3 are Fortune 500. In particular, we are very optimistic about continental Europe. After several quarters, we are seeing some momentum happening there. We opened one of the top 5 European retailer in continental Europe. We are almost close to opening one more. So from that perspective, I think we have had a very decent quarter. And the pipeline, when I look at the pipeline of large outsourcing deal, we have a decent pipeline as well. Having said that, we expect some degree of volatility in the coming quarters. Holiday season, the ongoing holiday season is one of the most critical one for retail and CPG customers. And the current US government shutdown is not helping. Some of our clients are worried about the prolongedness of this shutdown and the impact it can have on holiday sales and consumer sentiments. So from that perspective, in the last few quarters at least, I mean in the last few weeks, we have seen some slowdown in decision making and some budget cuts. So we expect some volatility, but we are fairly confident in the medium to long term.
Shibu, a word about the deals in the pipeline right now. Are you seeing greater visibility for the larger deals out there? Do you think calendar 14 will be a better year for the larger $100 million plus deals?
I think we have a good pipeline of large opportunities. This quarter, I think we closed 5 or 6 large opportunities, and last quarter also we have closed similar numbers. Our focus continues to be in closing large outsourcing deals and good transformational deals. One thing to note about the large outsourcing deals is that number one, they are multi-year. Number two, they start yielding results a couple of quarters down the line. Number three, they are price sensitive. These deals are price sensitive. These are in our business and IT operations space, so we need to learn, we need to figure out ways to execute them more effectively, and that is what we are doing, but they are price sensitive. The pipeline is fairly good.
Your utilization levels is 73.7, Shibu. Are you comfortable with the level of utilization and the attrition that's happened? And would you say that the kind of churn that you've seen in management so far at Infosys, that things are pretty much back on track?
Asha, you are focused on the wrong utilization, not the wrong utilization. There are multiple utilization numbers one can look at. The utilization without trainees have reached 77.5%, which is a fairly good one, but I think we need to push it further. Our aspiration is to be somewhere between at least 80 to 82%, 78 to 80, 80 to 82%. We should be able to achieve that kind of utilization. And as the growth picks up, I expect the utilization to keep moving upward. That's on the utilization front. On the attrition side, in absolute numbers, it has come down. In absolute numbers, it has come down, but in percentage terms, it continues to be a concern. We have done a number of things. We have done compensation changes. We have given promotions. We have reduced variability. We have provisioned for higher variable compensation. We have done a number of things. We continue to communicate with our employees. We need to continue that effort, and we will. Now, the third point which you made was on leadership changes. Look, we are a large corporation. We have a very large pool of leadership talent. We have 50 people in Tier 1, 150 people in Tier 2, about 350 people in Tier 3. We have a history of 12 years of leadership development in place. So we have a very deep and wide leadership talent. Our people are, our high performers. They have aspirations. Some of them will take up new opportunities when they see those. We have done the transition. Sanjay Jalona has taken over Ashok's portfolio. Also, it is important to note that our relationships are multi-level. We do not believe in a single person relationship. I have a relationship with some clients. Pravin has a relationship with some other clients. Chris has, Mr. Murthy has. So our relationships are multi-level, and that's how we manage the transitions.
Good talking to you as always, Shibulal. Many thanks for joining us with your perspective. Pravin Rao, Shibulal, many thanks indeed.